Uh-oh. Damn it. This is Dawn. And she's a 57-year-old woman. 5'2". Okay, so we know there's a pituitary here, right? All right. So she's 215 pounds at 5'2". So she's fighting her adrenals big time, right? Her kidneys and adrenals. You already know right off. Right off. But what else is she fighting? And get this. She has hypothyroidism, extremely low calcium, and AFib. So get this. I mean, thyroid removed at age 17 and left adrenal at age 40 due to tumor, non-cancerous, but it was depleting potassium quicker than intake. Now that and so they removed the adrenal glands. Those guys are so smart. Have a better understanding of not trusting doctors. I bet. Can I still fix myself from the damage of removed organs? Hypothyroidism especially, and muscle fatigue is chief problem. Okay, so whenever you wake up to, uh-oh, I screwed up, right? Now you gotta, how do I fix this? And this lady's right on and asking this. Dawn, you got to go back and fix the problem that you should have fixed in the first place. Didn't know any better. Can't say anything about it. Nobody judging. That's why I do this at 75 years old. That's why I'm starting another herb company at 75 years old. My passion is your wellness. And I frankly want the best herbal formulas on the planet to do that. I want man to respect and understand the botanical kingdom. That is an amazing kingdom beyond belief. And my passion is your wellness. Well, I'm here, but also your awakeness. That's the real reason we're here. But this is a good doorway. All right, so you have a couple things that can help you. I submit, I don't know what they removed. You've got two thyroids. Did they remove them both? And did they remove the parathyroid glands? Obviously, they removed the adrenals because the kidneys were the problem in the first place. That says you had a tumor on there. Doesn't have to have a cancer. Doesn't have to have the cell damage to the cancer level. It's still a tumor. It's still lymph stagnation. And it's systemic. All the way up. And you're only 5'2", so it started way back when in your genetic line, because the pituitary had to be encased lymphatically to suppress its function. When you look at the suppression of a cell, you go any further than the lymph system. Blood doesn't suppress anything. It's a lymphatic system that does. And that's what your family tree is involved with. This is kidney problems, and you've got to fix that, because you're then walking down to CHF, pulmonary edema, that sort of thing, because it's all up in here. So you got to open up and drain. Get those kidneys filtering. Go after the kidneys. You only have one adrenal gland, love on it. But I would probably take definitely an endocrine gland formula. Ours is called endocrine, I think, just endocrine. We'll see. We've got a lot of new names, of course. I'd have to ask you how passionate you are, because I had one case where they had a thyroidectomy and they actually grew the thyroid back with me, but it was total fruit diet. And I did use glandulars. I used the thyroid glandular. So tissue will grow back. I don't know on this late date, all that sort of thing, but you really got to get up there in your power of healing in the body, and I mean up there. I mean all raw, all fruits, berries, and melons. You got to get really up there, go after the kidneys. And it depends what your genetics look like in your body. Get a picture of your eyes and take a look. That's where you're going to look at what you're dealing with. You might try a glandular of a thyroid. I wouldn't take more than 50 milligrams, maybe twice a day. I would take a parathyroid with that, maybe no more than 50, maybe even a 20, twice a day, BID. Take a formula for the pituitary, because you still have the pituitary. And I would probably take a pituitary herbal, or the endocrine gland formula has pituitary herbs in it. You'd want to look at your eyes, look at your body, see what's going on here, honey, because you've got some serious lymphatic problems. You're way overweight. You've got adrenal problems, and you've got to go after that. And you'll slim down nicely, your adrenal glands, and who knows about the other adrenal gland. You can always use these protomorphogens or these glandulars to help you, and you'll just have to play with that and see where your magic dosage is on that. You always start out lower than higher, in my opinion, especially when you're going after the thyroid. But you might want to see what they removed. These jokers, they're unreal. You get some of these old surgeons, they take it all out. It's like the old dentist. We'll just grind your whole tooth and put a big metal filling in it. So the more raw, and if you can get up 100% and go way up there, you don't know what might not grow back. Your body grows things back. So if you're really into that, you're 57, but you could really dig in and try it. But other than that, use your glandulars, get raw, fix the kidneys, because you've got to fix you're not done yet. And you could have a hell road to go the rest of this way, sweetie. You want to fix those kidneys. You got another kidney and adrenal gland, so fix them. And, you just never know. But to keep the lymph system moving, to keep down tumors and things, is to be raw no matter what. No matter what the diagnosis, no matter what they removed. You got to stop eating the cooked foods if you want to rebuild. Regeneration does not happen on cooked dead food. Hate to tell you, and regeneration doesn't happen on the acid side of chemistry. You might have some minor acid stimulation from that side of chemistry, but I don't hear the truck yet. They were due in yesterday. And then we'll have another shipment due. We have them coming in about 10 lots apiece, because it's just the way this lab worked it. And we're working on another lab to make these spiritual formulas. And we have another lab still that specializes at the level that I want for these animals. These animal herbals. I've got a lab that, in terms of glycerin, it's up there,